Hey, so this week's story is Israel goes through the Red Sea, which is Exodus 13 and 14. And so the activity we're going to do is parting the pepper. So it's a really fun activity. You're going to need water in a bowl. So just get, some water in a bowl. And then your pepper is going to be our Red Sea. So you just want a really good layer of pepper on the top of the water. And preferably you want to wait till the water is a little bit still before you do this as well. So you're going to want to talk about how it was Moses with his staff. Moses actually stuck the staff into the Red Sea and parted it, right? But here's the thing that you really want to stress with them, and this really helps them to understand, is that, like, say this is Moses' staff and the pepper is the Red Sea, right? So if it was Moses trying to part the Red Sea with his staff, well, with his own power, if Moses was like, I'm going to part the Red Sea under my own power, not going to work out very well for him, right? Because it wasn't under Moses' power that he parted the Red Sea. It was under God's power. So our soap represents God's power. And so make sure you get a nice, good thing of pepper on there. Like I said, it moves around a bit. Did I shut it? So we want to have it really thick on there so it's dramatic and you can see it. And then you're going to talk about how Moses used his staff, but it was God's power really that allowed that to happen. So when Moses placed the staff under God's power and direction, then he parted the pepper. And so the sea was parted, not the pepper. Moses parted the sea, we're parting the pepper. And so the staff itself doesn't do a whole lot. But when we put that staff in where the pepper's at, it can part it because it's God's power, not Moses' own power, which parted the Red Sea. And so just have a good discussion about we can do a lot of things with God's power as well. And actually Philippians 4:13, one of my favorite verses, says we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So just remember that it wasn't Moses that parted the Red Sea. And so we can also do difficult things as long as God directs us to do those things and gives us his power to do them. So have fun. Hey, so you might need a little more to do after parting the pepper. And so we just have kind of a fun little game you can play. So they'll need to partner up and then they'll each get a paper plate. And so what you'll have them do initially is just put the paper plate on their head. And then you're going to ask them to draw a house, or you can choose something else if you like. I like a house because you have to lift your pen several times. So it's hard. Draw the house, and wow, that was actually pretty good. So it's not supposed to turn out very good, but a house or maybe a stick person. Let's see if I could do that worse. Let's do a stick person. Stick person. Okay, so they're going to do that. Next thing you're going to do is have them flip the plate around and have their partner take the pen and guide their drawing. And then compare the drawings. One should be considerably worse than the other one because when they had someone guiding their pen, the drawing probably turned out a lot better. That's sort of like God guiding Moses and all the things that he asked him to do. It wasn't Moses doing it himself. It was God speaking through Moses and acting through Moses and all the different things. So just have a little fun with that, how it's much easier to draw without seeing when someone else is guiding your hand. And it's all easier to do everything in life when God's guiding your steps. Thanks.